All right, welcome to the Ravit Show. I'm super excited because it's day one of Alteryx Inspire, and look who I have with me, Gopal from Infosys. First of all, welcome to the Ravit Show, Gopal. It is such a pleasure to host you on the Ravit Show today, and I'm excited to talk a lot of things around AI first, about strategy, enterprise AI, and a lot more things. So welcome again, and looking forward to the chat.
Thank you, Ravit. I've seen a lot of your shows and I'm really privileged to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
It is such a pleasure, for sure. And to be honest, this keeps us going as well because leaders like you always have interesting insights about what's happening in the space. But to just start off and let our audience know a little about who you are and what do you do at Infosys.
My name is Gopal. I am part of the data analytics and AI business at Infosys.
Yep.
I live in Dallas, and pretty much my role is helping our clients embrace everything related to data, AI, analytics, and be a strategic partner for them in the transformation that they're going through.
Fantastic. That's a pretty interesting role, at least in the times where we are, and AI is playing a very important role. So just on that front itself, I wanted to, learn a little about what are the objectives for adopting an AI first strategy, because we saw AI first here and definitely I thought of asking you this. Can you tell us more about it?
Absolutely. Again, we've seen multiple transformational waves in the past. We've seen a digital wave, we've seen a cloud wave, and what you see today is AI wave. In the AI era, what we've seen is the technology, regulations, and adoption of some of these capabilities is all happening at a very rapid pace.
Right.
And what is all this heading towards? If you kind of unpack this, there are broadly three outcomes that we see most of our customers focused on. One is driving revenue growth. Second is looking at cost efficiencies.
Exactly.
And third is how you improve experience or drive new revenue models. So that's really objectives that they're trying to unlock, and AI and Gen AI is really becoming an enabler towards accelerating this for enterprises.
These are pretty interesting insights. I do also talk to a lot of enterprise leaders, and sometimes it's like they kind of feel that is it too early, is it too late, or is it like where are we sitting? So what are your thoughts? Is it too soon to adopt an AI first enterprise strategy at scale, or otherwise?
Again, there is no right time.
Yeah.
But this is, again, like I said, this is one technology, or this is one capability that we've seen evolve so fast that pretty much everybody is in the early adopter stage. There are a few things that I would expect most enterprises to think about before they begin their journey to becoming an AI first enterprise.
Yeah.
First one is helping get their enterprises data ready for AI. And what I mean by that is looking at their enterprise architectures, platforms, looking at readiness for AI. Do I have everything that I need to scale responsibly? Look at their data readiness. You're looking at bringing a lot more data into management when you're looking to drive AI initiatives. So I'm not just looking at structured data, but I'm looking at unstructured data. I'm looking at a lot of images, voice files, video files. So how do I manage all of that? And third, how do I do all this responsibly? So do I have all the guardrails that is required for me to do this responsibly? So those are, I would say, as long as you have some of these things in place, you're then ready to begin your AI journey and start scaling it.
Love it. And exactly, I can resonate it so well because that's what I've been also, those are the typical thoughts for all the enterprise leaders out there as well, that how do we save cost? How can it be faster? How can, we prove it to the management as well that this makes sense and this is the new wave that we are in. So
absolutely,
it's pretty interesting.
Absolutely.
Also, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So again, very, very good point that you're making, Ravit. So everybody want to jump onto this bandwagon of becoming AI first.
Yes.
But then what they don't realize is there are a lot of shiny objects. You got to be carefully selecting what are those use cases and initiatives that you should be pursuing that drive business value for your enterprise. Again, going back to my first point, try and connect it back to what's going to help me drive revenue, what's going to help me save costs. As long as you're focusing on initiatives that's helping you do that, I think you're on the right path. Look at how do you get your enterprise ready for AI, and then finally look at how do you drive adoption, change, and scale this capability within your enterprise.
Yeah, no, I love it. And since we are here at Alteryx Inspire, can you tell us more about can Alteryx enable organization transform business with AI? What are your thoughts?
Excellent. So Alteryx is a valued partner. We are a strategic partner for Alteryx. Together, what we do is democratize data, supercharge this with AI, and help businesses unlock value. So again, very privileged to have partnered with Alteryx in this entire initiative.
Nice.
And we believe what is fundamental for organizations to drive value is their ability to unlock value from data, and which is where Alteryx comes as a great partner. They've got great capabilities and they keep constantly innovating what they've been doing. That's going to make this easier for business users to unlock insights and democratize insights from all the data that's lying across the organization. That's really where we've seen them to be a very good partner.
I agree totally. I've been, obviously closely associated with Alteryx in terms of, obviously learning different things that they do and how they make it more, how they focus on the innovation. So that I think that plays a very important role as well. So
absolutely,
that's fantastic. Also, quickly, since we are on this topic of, obviously enterprise, how can an enterprise ensure that they are implementing an AI-first strategy responsibly? Because you mentioned a little about, obviously having those guardrails, but can you tell us a little more?
Yeah, so like I said, this is one area where regulations have been changing a lot. Right. So again, you've seen a lot of, while this is scaling, you've seen a lot of cases come up in the news on AI not being used right. So we believe there are 5 principles that anyone should be looking at when they deploy AI solutions. It's around trust, ethics, privacy, compliance, and security. And how do you apply these consistently to data, AI models, and AI usage? So that's really what's going to drive responsible AI within organizations. So there's a lot of work to do. While it's easy to say this, that's really where the hard work is, to make sure that your brand is protected, your data is not compromised, privacy of your customers is taken care of. That's really where all of this is going to help you.
100%. I agree. In terms of, whenever new technology comes, I think there are so many more things that needs to be considered and being, carefully seen. And with AI, we just need to be more careful. But once that's done, we, be progressing very fast in this space, I feel.
Absolutely.
Okay. Also, one more quick question. So, since we are on this topic, obviously, again, wanting to know more about, are there any ways to measure the value of your data and AI investments for these enterprises or even in general?
Absolutely. So again, any initiative that you run within an enterprise, you got to keep this lens of business value. So it's not something that's very straightforward. Right. So how do I measure the success of an AI initiative? I look at least three dimensions. Do I have, if this is really something that is helping amplify human potential, how is this being used? So usage of some of these initiatives is probably the first metric that you would start by looking at. After that, you look at satisfaction. Is it giving you, we keep saying better data, better decisions. Is it helping you make better decisions? Is it making you help make these decisions quicker than what you did in the past?
Exactly.
And finally, am I really getting what I expected it to drive? If it's revenue growth, am I seeing increase in revenue growth? Am I seeing reduction in costs? So reduction in costs. So again, we've kind of seen a lot of our clients go through this journey. But at the end of it, as long as you're able to put the lens and say, I'm able to see these metrics improve, move the needle there, that's when you are starting to realize value.
I think it's the magic that also happens internally when, things are implemented and you invest in data and AI, but also the people kind of play a very important role. The culture plays a very important role. And like you mentioned, obviously, these are very important factors to be considered. And, you can measure those through, obviously knowing about what levels these folks are on.
Absolutely. So, very nicely said.
Yeah. Gopal, I know this is one big of a conference and things are keeping you busy, but just for our audience, if they want to reach out, which is the best place? Is LinkedIn a good place to reach out and learn more from?
Yeah.
And I think I'm pretty sure like Infosys has so many resources too. On the website, they can go and check out, right?
Yeah, reach out to me on my LinkedIn profile. So, and we are promoting Infosys Topaz out here. So
nice.
It's our way to look at how do we help enterprises become AI first and take a AI first approach to everything that they're going to be doing.
It's fantastic, and thanks for sharing all the great insights. It was such a pleasure hosting you on the Ravit Show. Definitely look
Same here.
hosting you again for sure.
Absolutely. Thank you so much and nice chatting with you, Ravit.
Thank you, Gopal. Thank you everyone for watching us today.